Welcome to the Survival Condo. You're entering a top secret facility.
How likely is an all-out nuclear war?
This is a national emergency. If there is a nearby location that has been designated as a fallout shelter, go there now. Do not exit the fallout shelter until the all clear has been given.
You think we're the future of like what people listen to? I believe in myself and the gang, and I believe like people are gonna listen to us and they're gonna fuck with us and they're gonna wake up. If we go into the future and we're like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck the trap, fuck this, we can wake you guys up and we know what to do, and they're gonna respect us if we stick to that shit and we're like, all right, and we move into the future and change shit with us.
They're vulnerable as fuck and their shit, and I relate to their shit, bro. It makes me think of this and this and this happened in my life. And it's like, bro, they're vulnerable as fuck, bro. They just open it up, and that's why it resonates so hard, bro.
They ask me questions. They're like, oh, what do you want to do and shit? And I'm like, honestly, not this. I'm like, honestly, I want to change the world. I want to be rich. I want to be everything.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's just been on my heart to start a podcast, so that's what I'm gonna do. I desire to connect with people. I desire to share these amazing conversations I'm gonna have with everybody. I hope people will be able to dissect my thought process and how I think about things, and I hope to do the same with other people. I hope to meet amazing new people and just do this for fun. It started out with just me and the homies just talking our bullshit, just talking our BS, put a phone down, recorded it with a voice memo, and just went from there. But I got visions for this and I'm gonna make it happen. This is episode 1 with OAO Monci and Fredo In Da Cut. Hope you guys enjoy it, and let's go.
And the only reason why I know that is because I always try to switch perspectives with the people I listen to, you know what I mean? I always look at what they're doing and how I'm reacting to what they're doing. And that's what it is, bro. I listen to them, they're vulnerable as fuck in their shit, and I relate to their shit, bro. It makes me think of this and this and this happened in my life. And it's like, bro, they're vulnerable as fuck, bro. They just open it up, and that's why it resonates so hard, bro. And that's why, like, and that's what I'm.
That's why we're going slower and shit, because we don't do the bullshit.
Yeah,
but so like Juice WRLD and all them.
But like
they talk about
this is that's what I'm saying, we've been on that, but this is what builds longevity. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what we're going for.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're going for. That's what we're going for. You know,
not people might not like that though.
Oh yeah.
Because when you go up into business and shit, and you step on people's toes and shit.
That's alright.
They're gonna come.
That's okay. But like as long as we have a hardcore fan base, I can give a fuck less about whatever the charts say or whatever anything else says.
And that's why most people blow up.
That shit really real.
Because there's a lot of fake in this world, and people just bullshit all that bullshit. That's why a lot of people blow up and shit. Because all they do is just talk about drugs, gang violence, and everything. Because that's what people want to be.
But listen, yeah. What I said, and that's to me, that's more personal between themselves and what they got to figure out who they are and what they want. You know what I mean? Because you got to realize too. I know a lot of rappers, and some of it's played out, you know what I mean? Because that's just like a rap thing to fucking do, you know what I mean? But you gotta realize too, some of these real motherfuckers be like, I respect it, bro, just because they're talking their truth, bro. Like, they're being real, you know what I mean?
A lot of rappers stop making music no more because the fans are fucking retarded. All they want to hear about is drugs this, drugs that.
You can't hate on that shit for them from being real, bro. You know what I mean?
You gotta make music for yourself.
Yeah, why? Because they're being vulnerable too, bro. They're real, like, dude, like it sounds fucking crazy, but like, dude, that's their life, and it sucks when the motherfuckers like be capping about it, you know what I mean? And fucking lie. And that's what fucks everything.
That's why real rappers don't rap.
But the real motherfuckers, you real listen to them, they talking about that violent shit, but they saying some real ass shit, you know what I mean? You real listen to
Eminem, dude.
Yeah, they say real ass shit, you feel me? Like Mozzie, listen to Mozzie at all, but like Mozzie, he talk about that gangster shit, bro, but he says the reason why shit, like why they're like that, you know what I mean? This is real ass shit, bro. You know what I mean?
Listen to the Game.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Him too. Like, there's multiple.
They don't make music no more.
And the real ones shined when they did it. You know what I mean? They really did.
And the little rappers come. Oh, you got little.
Yeah. And then you got all these little bullshit motherfuckers that here trying to because they blew like that, they think they blew like that, and they capping their shit. And like,
nowadays you can't go after little motherfuckers.
You think the real ones are ignored in the beginning, but like later they're respected? I mean, from the beginning they're respected, but later they're recognized for how real they were from the beginning. But they're ignored in the beginning, is what I'm trying to ask.
Like ignored by who? Just by the people in general, or ignored by like big people?
There's two different recognitions from the fans and from the labels. Labels can put you on, but they're just looking for like the people that are like talk about the fake shit. They'll ignore you.
Labels look for fans.
The labels don't.
But we're trying to do the fans.
No, yeah. Well, that's what the labels look for. Honestly, bro, even if the labels like, oh, this guy's really good, you know what I mean? They like. They can care less about that, you know what I mean? What the labels are shopping for inside an artist,
is
bro,
a weak artist.
Not even that. What the label is shopping for, they're shopping for how much of a following you got, bro. And not just like Instagram followers. They want to see like a real following. They want to see engagement. How many real engagement you want? That's what the label shop for.
People listening.
Your image, what you say, how you flow. How you hold yourself, like professionally. If you go to a label and you really not very professional, like, they're gonna run the shit out of you, bro.
But like,
I've seen this one thing. Atlanta Records just signed somebody, dude. Oh my god, he is so horrible, dude.
I think the records are reaching right now. They're reaching.
But his following was probably good as fuck.
It is, honestly, because people listen to that shit.
People are asleep.
You know, because there's a lot more bad people. And they want to hear this shit.
And NLE Choppa, the label is like not fucking with them. They're like not promoting his shit because he's waking up and talking about real shit. Like you heard his album, this recent album.
Yeah.
Like, not DistroKid. One of the
United Masters King.
Yep, United Masters. They say come back. You already seen that. You already know. But like we need more rappers to do that because.
NLE
Chopper, bro, he's a genius. Like he's figuring out some shit.
I've heard some shit about him, but he just fucking. I seen a post about him when he got out of jail. He tried to act like Tupac. This motherfucker looks so gay, dude. He looks like
He shot a video, like Tupac's video.
Bro, but these people are acting like this because they're told to act like this. And
it's all for propaganda.
Because they know it's gonna get views. Exactly.
But they have once they get the views, and then they wake up, they're like, okay, I gotta switch this shit, or they're like, fuck, I'm gonna get the money. They get the money, and they stay the same. Like
they don't get money from labels, bro.
Yeah, they do.
Bro, they get a little bit, but they can get way more. Bro.
100%. They get way more, but they definitely get money from the labels.
If you let
they get it. It's almost like a loan. They get so much money in advance, and they're signing their contract to make all that money back plus interest on it. Why? Because they give you a loan.
Yeah, and you have to go to this meeting. You have to go to this state. We'll pay for it all. But you have to go there, you have to go there, you have to go there, you have to go there.
Where you sell your soul. They take control of what you. They take control of what you are.
You a fucking slave though.
And then they just here, have that check. Here, you made 50 grand. Here, we'll give you.
Here's the company's credit card. Just swipe it. You spent too much. We'll shut it down.
And then if you stop getting views, you stop getting money. But if you do it independent, you just go like this.
And then say you're a fucking rapper and you were never that good to begin with. You try going off clout and off a fucking wave, and then you don't make the money back, and then you're fucking dead for the rest of your life trying to.
No, most of those rappers are in debt, dude.
Exactly. Yeah. Why? Because they went off clout.
Kanye was
they buy too much fucking shit right away.
They went off clout. I said if they were good enough, the music was gonna speak for itself regardless.
Yeah, but when they see the first couple million come in, they just buy so much shit and they put it all on credit and everything like that. And then when they go out, they like, oh, my account will take care of those bills, but here I'm gonna start swiping over here too, fucking food, blah blah, spending.
Definitely manager for sure.
Thanks. And then some rappers aren't good enough to get out of that shit, so they're stuck in that shit.
Hobson, dude, his whole crew fucked him.
Yeah,
true.
He started his own label now though.
Yeah, well he started his own label at first, man, and all of his friends that did it. And he said the one, I forget his fucking name.
It was crazy. In high school, my sophomore year, I won a fucking iPad mini for giving, like, we all had, like, it was like a business class. and we had to go all do interviews and shit like that, and all dress up nice as fuck, do these interviews.
I do that for players.
In the final one, we had to go. They picked the final like 6 people, and I was like in the top 6. In the final one, we had to go presentate what our career wanted to be, and in front of the superintendent, in front of the principal, in front of a fucking big business people from the fucking community. We're all in this fucking conference room, and we all fucking present our shit. And I presented how I wanted to be a fucking rapper. I wanted to get signed to Hobson's fucking label, fucking Undercover Prodigy, and how I wanted to get signed to the label. And I had like one of my songs playing in the background of my fucking keynote and shit. And like they're like, this is really you. I'm like, yeah, this is me, and this and that. And I told them like, this is what I really wanted to do. And then they had to pick a winner, and at the award ceremony, they fucking chose the winner. And I fucking picked, and I fucking won a mini iPad because of it, shit like that. But to me, like, that shit was hard as fuck, bro, just because, like, I literally picked my career for what the fuck I wanted to do, had my fucking song playing in my fucking presentation, and talked to them about what I wanted to do and how I wanted to do it and how I was going to. And I fucking won that shit. Like, that shit was cool as fuck.
What year was that?
I was like a sophomore in high school, so I was probably like 2015, 2016.
2021, that's 6 years later? Bro.
I want a fucking iPad.
I had to go to those business. I was at Polaris, so like a career school, and then one day they were like teaching us about like interviews, and like people from like real like companies came in and like interviews, so it was like real interviews and shit.
We probably did the same shit.
Yeah, and what's it called? So like we were preparing it for a class and shit, was teaching us about interviews. And I was like asking like, everyone like what they want to do and shit. I'm like, honestly, I don't really want to do like this for like my whole fucking life. I only came to this class to learn how to fix on a car, because if I ever needed to fix on a car, I could fix it on myself, because obviously my dad ain't gonna fucking teach me. And I'm like, he knows everything, but he wants me to learn by myself, so here I am. And then like they made me go through the interviews and shit, and like every interview I got, they like asked me questions. They're like, oh, like, what do you want to do and shit? And I'm like, honestly, not this. I'm like, honestly, I want to change the world. I want to be rich. I want to be everything.
Do you think the first thing that impacts us as a kid and like shocks us as a kid, that sticks with us for the rest of our lives, and we want to do that, but we just get distracted and like told like you can't do that shit
for the rest of our lives as long as we hold on to it?
That's facts. True.
It's up to us whether we let that shit go or not.
Do you think it comes back like a cycle? Every kind of like, here, you want to do this again, or nope, focus back on what the bullshit you're doing. Like, okay, your life crumbles down here. At 20s, your life crumbles down. In the 50s, your life crumbles down. And then maybe it's over in the 50s, like, that's your last shot. It's
going to be a wave regardless. It's going to balance out regardless, you know what I mean? Because we're never going to enjoy the highs without the lows. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? We'll never enjoy the highs without the lows.
At what point do you think we chose the route that we didn't want to go, and then you don't get a chance again? Because like, if you presented with a chance like 3 times and all 3 times you're like, fuck that, you're not gonna be presented with it.
Yeah, and that's
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. That's the thing. That's the thing too. That we never know, that we gotta decide. I feel like what we really want. You know what I mean? Because one thing I read before, it said, "Is this God giving me a sign to switch my direction, or is this God giving me a sign to see how bad I really want it?"
Or
you know what I mean?
Do you ever think about if it's the devil too giving you a sign?
I don't like. Possibly.
I thought about this.
Maybe, possibly.
I thought about this. It might help. What if God was you listening to yourself and you talking to yourself and being real with yourself at the same time? Do you understand that? Like, do you understand what I'm like trying to say? Like, listening to yourself and being real with yourself and like not paying attention. Like, what if that's God? And
I
like
think
the
God
devil,
is.
Because you tap to the frequency.
Yeah, and then the devil is just like being like just your ego, just being fake with yourself. Be like, oh yeah, you're cool. No, you're good. You're good.
It's just that.
To me,
that's the outside noise.
I think the devil.
You know what I mean? Yeah, all the outside shit. You know what I mean?
I think the devil.
I fuck with that.
I think the devil tells me the bad options and everything like that, and God will tell me the other options. Like, so God, I feel like the devil,
I'm hearing
he left heaven, obviously.
that's what we're told. That's what we're told.
Yeah.
But I think that it's either because he was bad, evil, but I believe that he left heaven because the Christians and God were too controlling,
I hear you.
and he spoke out about the beliefs.
Do other religions have heaven besides Christianity?
I believe every religion has a form of heaven, but they don't call it that. But I also believe religion is a way of controlling people, and heaven and hell is the same way.
Yeah.
Do you believe?
I think.
do you believe God and the devil is an outside form, or do you believe it's like you and you control it? Because if it's an outside form, that's what you're a slave.
Maybe
You're a slave.
Maybe a little both.
Because
I believe
like you have
God
control
and
of
the
your
devil
You definitely do. You definitely
is the definition of the world.
life. Okay.
Well, to me, To me, it's just putting a name on positive and negative. For real.
I fuck with that.
That's just putting a name to that.
Because you have choices to do something happy or sad.
Yeah,
Do
because like
fucking
It's either you're a good person or a bad person.
Good and bad don't really. To me, good and bad don't really exist.
What you mean? Because
to me, it's you vibrate at a high frequency or you vibrate at a low frequency.
and people just put labels on that. Good
Yeah,
and
yeah.
bad.
It's just to me, it's how I view it. It's just a bunch of names. It's just labels for this shit.
So you think like words?
So a
and
low
shit,
frequency person couldn't be good?
they could have good intentions.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're
or
a
I
low,
don't know, maybe
if
not.
you're a low frequency person, I mean, there's a good chance that you're not doing everything you be doing for your life. 100%.
If you're
I think I would be in that low frequency person that I feel like I'm a good person. But I work as a low frequency because I think about this shit too much and I get in with myself and it's debate with everything else, and that's what the world was created for.
I feel that.
So
Do you feel like you're vibrating at a lower frequency, but you know you can do things to vibrate higher, but you just don't?
I believe
like, ignore
I
it.
vibrate at both frequencies, but I don't think to a certain point of controlling at a high frequency.
Well, I mean, this is the thing though too. Like, this is the thing though too. Everybody got both in them.
This is the world.
Everyone got both in them.
Listen, this is the world.
Yeah.
It's what you decide.
You said it's only high or low, and
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's how I look. People either vibrate at high frequency, people vibrate at low frequency. You know what I mean? But just because you vibrate at a high frequency, that doesn't mean you're not gonna see lows. I mean, and just because you vibrate at low frequency doesn't mean you're not gonna see highs. You know what I mean? But I'm saying that's what people vibrate. I say I don't believe in good and bad. Like, I would never believe that this person, oh, this is a good person, that's a bad person. You know what I mean? It's the
I
same
believe
way-
in good and bad. It's the decision that you make
Shit feels
to an
good.
everyday
Shit feels
basis.
bad, though.
Do you help? Do you spread good? Do you spread positivity?
Yeah, and you probably,
Like when I want to change the world.
You probably be vibrating at a higher frequency more often.
No, I really don't like. I like going at a high frequency, but when I go at a high frequency, I move too fast. I think too much. I try to do
But
too much, and then when I crumble.
I think you're associated high frequency with like a lot of energy, like
Yeah.
towards it. Yeah,
It's-
but to me, high frequency is more of like intentions.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts.
I'm not talking about. I get what you're saying.
Intentions are big things, but I think-
you're trying to base high frequency and like you being like happy all the time, you being giddy and ready to go. Like no, I'm talking about high frequency is more as intentions of like how
Going up.
of how you're moving. You know what I mean?
Going
Can I
up, right?
visualize
Yeah,
like
you-
frequency
yeah.
for you?
So that's right. So when you do that and you move, sometimes I move too fast. A lot of people when they go at high frequency, they love the success that they're getting from it.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying
So that can change it, right?
It's going
To a bad
yeah,
person.
but I mean, I don't know.
If you're standing on a highway and you're looking at cars, some cars are going like 60, some cars are going 70. This is how I was told to visualize frequency. Like if you're standing still, 60-mile-an-hour cars are going a certain, and 20-mile-an-hour cars, they're going separate frequencies. So you
60
can
and 20 now, we
visualize
just went
that.
from a highway from 60 to 20 miles per hour.
Huh?
I thought we were going from 70 to 60.
We can do that. So 70 is moving like this, 60 is
Okay.
moving like this. They're different frequencies though. And you standing still, you're at 0 frequency, let's say. It's a blur. They go zoom like that. You see that shit. But if you're in the 60-mile-an-hour car, you'll see the person as a blur. because there's zero frequency.
Can I say one thing for sis?
But you're 60. Well, give me 1 second. 60 frequency. You're now riding that, but you can still see the car. It's not a blur to you, but you're still riding at 60, but you're still behind. If you speed up to 100 frequency, you'll see this car slowly go behind you.
This person that's standing still?
Yeah.
When they pass them?
Did you understand this though?
Yep.
Okay, I'm listening.
When they pass them, it almost looks like the cars are both going the same.
Yeah, to their perspective.
Unless you have them.
Their perspective, yeah. So how do you get to that 60% level? Like you can't. You're gonna die if you're gonna go from 0 to 60.
Hazzy's fucking recording it, dude. We're gonna hear it one fucking day, dude.
Don't say that. This is all like raw shit. Like don't.
I know. I love this shit. I wish
I got some ideas to do this shit, but like don't think about it while we're talking.
I love doing this. Is like when you play it to me, we're gonna like holy shit, yeah.
We're gonna level this up like y'all don't even know.
What's about that with the frequency shit?
My frequency on the highway.
That's just all literally comes back to fucking math, bro. Like I remember
everything's math.
Yeah, I know. You remember doing like a fucking U graphs, like either fucking the graphs and there's a
the gravitational pull
on the horseshoe and shit X and Y. But that's literally the same shit like that. Is when the frequency is like literally all you look for is when the fucking where they intersect at. Well, at what point they intersect? You know what I mean? That's the same fucking shit you look for in those fucking.
The gravity by the sun.
That's nuts.
Everything's observation and information.
The gravity by the sun. I should probably look for a video. It's like a sheet. Acts like the space is like a sheet, like in our galaxy. And you put a heavy ball in the middle, and it's going down, right?
Yeah, I've seen this.
And you throw balls around. They never go in the same circle. They do a pendulum, and they go around. At some point, you go faster and shit.
They always end up like the gravity type shit. Like always end up at the center thing that's pulling them down. Like the tight sheet like drum thing. They put the, I don't know.
I just my brain dead.
Like the gravity, all the balls are like going around the circle, and then they keep going down into the.
Yeah.
It's like a tight sheet over.
What were we talking about before this?
I'm fried. Keep going though. Fuck that shit.
So I just got my main point back though. So like when it makes that circle around, the ball is going to not go in that same spot or that circle, but like we always have that same gravitational pull. We always move and shit, but it switches. Oh fuck it, dude.
Do you know how the moon pulls the ocean?
Mm-hmm.
And you know how the moon like moves in cycles every 30 days? Do you think we feel the same way day 1, and then we go with the cycle, and then feel the same way day 30, and do that same cycle every 30 days?
When I was watching this diagram,
and we just don't
at some point, the ball moves faster.
Because it fucks with the frequency.
Mm-hmm. The ball moves faster, and at some point the ball moves slower. That's just because of the gravitational pull.
Do you think we can move up a 10%, like when we realize we're moving in a cycle, and then you can eventually get up to 60, 50? Like this cycle you elevate 10%.
You know the frequency that you're gonna go.
The next cycle you realize you're in a cycle, you can get up into 50%.
Trying to level yourself up and shit.
But you can only do it like certain times. Like you can't get to 50 to 100 at the like next level type shit.
It'll be worth the fucking try.
I'd be trying to go from fucking 1% to 100%.
If monks, they just separate themselves from what's going on in life, and
not in that.
They can go. They can
like the moon cycle.
Let's go outside, fellas.
Fuck that. The moon cycle is always.
Fresh air.
No, it's too.
You got dabs in your car? I'll like cash up what I got.
You don't need to. As long as you come outside.
I'll
go outside.
Come from outside.
I gotta take a piss. I'm sorry.
I ain't smoking no cig, but I got come outside. Let me suit up real quick. Hey, you coming back and Paco and get back in? Oh.
She's coming outside, dude. I'm probably gonna have to sleep here.
I ain't trying to tell the world what we're doing, but I'm gonna upgrade this to mics on the table and we just talking shit, bro. Like,
oh, dude, fucking my one dude. Dude, no, that's like what we need, bro. I wish I could do that shit, but like I don't know what the fuck told me. But
we gotta start somewhere, bro.
Yeah. Okay, I doubt myself. Like, I always know I can get it, dude. If I would put my mind to it, I can get it, dude.
And we can all show each other how to do it. We just gotta.
Not even that, dude. Just learn, like.
I mean, like, I know shit that you probably won't know if you fucking dive deep.
Or even if I do know. Like, dude, you probably know someone in your fucking life that I probably met, or someone that I've met fucking met somebody. Like, that's, the world's small, bro. Like, literally fucking small, bro.
We know the same people, but, like,
Not even
the shit that you focused on.
Small. Everyone gets, like, around and shit. Just has to keep getting talk.
And real motherfuckers know real motherfuckers. Real, understand real. But like I'm saying, like, I can teach you what I focused on, and you can teach me what you focused on, and I don't have to put a lifetime into what you've been doing
Man,
to
not at all.
understand it, and we can help each other. Yeah, there's like 50 people doing that to each other.
Out their opinions.
But all those 50 people have to be real.
Like, when I go to like bars and all that bullshit, like I love listening to people on their drunk stories. Cause like some shit like they'll say is like it'll like enlighten me and teach me a lot of shit. But then like some things that they say will like teach me, like, yeah, that dude's fucking fucked up, blah blah, like he blah blah, all that bullshit. Like,
You think we're the future of like what people listen to?
of music right now. Yes and no.
Okay, I have respect for your opinion, but I believe in myself and the gang, and I believe like people are gonna listen to us, and they're gonna fuck with us, and they're gonna wake
They
up.
already did.
And I respect what you have to say, but I don't want to hear it. But I'm saying like, if we go into the future and we're like, fuck this, fuck that, fuck the trap, fuck this, we can wake you guys up, and we know what to do, and they're gonna respect us if we stick to that shit, and we're like, all right, and we move into the future and change shit with us. Because if 50 million people follow us, and they're like, fuck those two old ass people that have been there for 38 years, like, those two fucking fucks, no matter how much money they got, they can't do shit. If 50 million people are...
Shit with money, bro.
I mean, I believe that. You can do anything with money. But if 50 million people are standing at your door, and one person is able to say, like, all right, don't listen to that guy, he's gonna die in 2 days or something, like, and we're not about killing, we're not about, like,
I know.
fucking each other up. You wanna go outside real quick? It looked like metal dice. Let's see if it is. Bro, if it is, we're lucky as fuck, bro.
It is.
My dog!
I'm on a cruise.
Bro, you know how lucky we are? I just found metal dice on the ground. You want me to roll it and see what we get?
4.
Bro.
Yup.
Bro.
Yup.
Bro, we in control, bro.
Told you.
Bro. I said, let's roll it, see what we get. He said 4, and guess what rolled?
Dude, I'm connected, bro.
We all are.
You know what my life path number is?
I put a 4 on that too.
Bro.
4 safety. 4
with this.
safety.
Bro, we crazy, bro. We in control of this shit. We just don't know it to the full max yet.
Dude, I know a lot, man. But you're right, not to the full max.
I could kick down a garage door and not care right now. But I would care tomorrow
Until
morning,
you
though.
get fucking arrested by the police.
Tomorrow morning, I would care.
What you could do with the future?
present.
Yeah, that's what no one knows.
No one knows.
Another thing, like, fucking, when do you hold on to the past? When, like, a lot of things, like, when people fuck me over in the past and shit, somehow I let them back in. Just because I'm a good person.
You're living in the past.
If you lived in the present, do you think you would make decisions differently?
100%.
100%. And then another thing about living in the present, too, is you get in over your head. Like, dude,
No,
like,
I think living in the future gets you in over your head. Because you be thinking shit.
my present, yeah.
You be thinking how shit is when it's really not 100%. And that's just a lot of anxiety shit, you know what I mean? We all be stressing. I'm cool now. We all be stressing over shit that's not even real, bro. Think about it, it's not even real, bro. I'm stressing so fucking hard about it. It's not even fucking real.
It's good, too, to live in the past to prepare for the future. Like how we're doing for this concert.
But if you live in the moment, you don't have to worry about living in the
So
past.
you would say this is living in the moment for the concert right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
100%. Just because we're doing everything that we can do with what we got right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so
All we got right now is a fucking half crowded.
3 people fucking.
Yeah. All we got right now is a half crowded fucking because of COVID. So we got half the audience. You know what I mean? At some bar, but like that's all we got. But you know what? We made the best of what we got. You know
No,
why? Because
we didn't.
Why? Because the universe that's how I set this shit up.
And we gotta know our worth. Like we gotta know what we can do. We know what we can do.
And later on, when you and I shook his hand, whatever, and then I'm like, thank you, dude. He's like, for what? And I'm like, thanks. He's like, for what, dude? I'm like, whatever. Later that night, I'm like, he came up to me and goes, what did you tell me thanks for? And I'm like, bullshit. And I'm like, thanks for telling me to boss up.
Made you clear?
Yeah, made me clear. But what I would say to your shit is you wouldn't know unless times got real.
Facts. Everybody can talk shit, but nobody knows us.
But I believe that I'm solid, bro.
I feel it, but
Solid as fuck, bro.
and like
Literally.
I believe it, and I don't doubt you. But people have told me that, and like
There is steps to make, maneuvers to make to keep on growing audience, growing the fan base. You know what I mean? And that's what I want and need, especially from like a manager. You feel me? Like
That's what I said. I need ideas about tapes.
I need. No, it's not even that. It's not even that. I'm cool like on the music side, bro. I need like strategies and promotion shit to get this shit out here. It's not just about the music. It's how we putting it out there. It's who we're reaching. It's how we're reaching. It's who we networking with. Like that's what I need.
I'll give you more of that.
You know what I mean?
Strategy and shit.
That's what I need, bro.
And
networking,
I thought
getting a hold of people and getting people to buy verses. You know what I mean? Getting like all that shit. You know what I mean?
So
it ain't gonna come like tomorrow, but like you know what I mean? But like,
why I never focus on that like right now and shit is because you're not getting 10,000 views within 2 hours.
Yeah, but
you're not doing any of that.
Yeah, but that's what we need to build to. That we gotta find the steps to get to that.
Yeah. And most of the steps was promotion. We started doing that shit. We got more views, and now. Alright, so when you go to the concert or whatever you promoted to 10,000 people, how many people like it? How many people go back?
Exactly, it's engagement.
And we're not getting more numbers than what we should. Is because most people are fake. They don't want to hear.
Yeah, but also too, it's about how many people you get it to. Like, yeah, like, because the thing about that, bro, 10,000 people, bro, that's not even a quarter. That's not even a quarter of Cleveland. You know what I mean? I'm saying. Yeah, 10,000 people is not even a quarter of Cleveland. Let alone the many people stay in Ohio. Let alone the how many people in the country. Let alone all the people across the world. You know what I mean? That's a small percentage. And think about all the people that like it in that small percentage. Now take that and pinpoint it. And all these other little fucking places like that, and the percentage still will come out the same. And all those people come out at the end of it all. It's gonna be a shit ton of fucking people.
I don't point out the people that like it. I do that after. I point out the people who dislike it. When I go to my friends and all that shit and I promote all the music and shit, I see what they don't like, what they can't connect to and shit.
Yeah.
And everything like that. That's what we have to change.
I mean, maybe.
When I go to concerts
I would say definitely like want to listen to like the critics, like the critics of your fans. But I would like. I don't want to say, but I don't want to change. I'm not gonna change
yourself.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change just to fit. Just because people don't like it, you know what I mean? If I do got people liking it, you know what I mean? I'm sticking with the people like that. You feel me? I'm not gonna change for them just because they don't like me. Now I'm not expecting everybody to like me. You feel me?
What? No one will. Not everyone will like you, bro. Yeah. But like, what you need right now to come up is to change your showing. How you present yourself, how you come out on stage, how you do that, how you do this.
100%. I want shows. I don't even care if it's for fucking like 40 people. You know what I mean?
Well, fucking
shows, networking. You know what I mean? Fucking people copping verses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that shit, bro.
Hey, we'll get it. Like,
there's steps we gotta take to get to that point.
Be more organized.
Alright, but what's after that?
What do you mean?
What's after that? You get more organized. What's the move after that?
Put it to our work. So it's either that shit would have to happen. If it don't, then focus on yourself, dude.
That's what
and I'll be here right with you the whole fucking time.
That's all I can do, bro. I just go off, like I said, I go by off action, bro. Not off what people say to me, I go what people show me. You know what I mean? And what? Me and fucking Hazzy put in work, bro, and everyone else shows me what? Like they're not putting the work in. So it's like, damn, they're showing me they're half-assing it. Guess what? I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm gonna work on my shit.
I've been trying to see. I'm right there with you, dog. I'm just trying to say, is it a good plan or your plan? Which one do you want?
I'm like I said, I'm not against the group. I think we're stronger as a group than we are independently. And it shows even on everything, you know what I mean? Like even on Spotify, bro, Doer Gang alone has more than all of us do, you know what I mean? Like some of us have more each individually, but as a Doer Gang, that's the most at anything. Like we definitely stronger as a group, of course we are. But it's like can't hold people's hand through this shit.
I've been trying to say it.
Man, shit, it ain't nothing new to me. I've been on this. And all I can do, like I said, because I said I'm a natural born leader. I don't care if I'm voted the leader or yada this, yada that. People look like that. Like to me, like I'm gonna lead by example. All I can do is keep my fucking head down, bro, and grind and go hard in my lane. By example, that's it, bro. Look, I'm going hard, bro. Maybe these motherfuckers start going hard too. That's it. Like, that's all you can do, bro.
If it don't inspire them, you can't fucking...
Yeah, this is not in them. They don't want it that bad. Like, it's just not, it's like not even trying to be disrespectful either. It's just what it is. Like,